Excuse me?
We're live. Okay.
Okay.
Paul?
Okay, I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, keep the gamer language to the minimum. Thank you, buddy.
Anyways, where was I? Right. 4,000 souls.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we're good. So, Paul, how's your day been?
Um, I just had to take a really BS quiz, so not
Oh,
very well, I don't think. Um,
wait, BS
yeah,
is in
I don't.
you didn't know what was going on?
The teacher is not very up to date. Um,
Oh.
she I don't think she adapted very well to the online education environment because she
Ah.
doesn't understand time constraints and she does not understand what is it called, technological errors, and she does not understand the fact that there is no reasonable way to make a closed book exam online, and that honestly she should probably, how did that hit me? She should probably just make it more open and interpretive rather than having a ridiculously difficult quiz to really measure the quote true understanding of the students, end quote. So that's just the way I see it.
Hmm.
Why do they start race runs faster than me? That shouldn't be a thing.
Because they're hunters. Wouldn't make much sense if they were hunting people and they couldn't outrun them.
Okay, there's something wrong. I don't understand. Actually, I don't understand why my magic damage is not scaling. This should I not be here at this level? I thought level really didn't matter in Dark Souls.
It matters. It just doesn't matter as much in typical RPGs.
As in, I've seen people beat this game level 1. So, I mean, well, this is my first time playing this build, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Interesting. I, every single attack staggers, not even just staggers within camera away, but just a straight up points break.
Oof.
I guess this is why sorceries are just completely trash tier apparently in the Dark Souls community. But I like it, so that's why I'm gonna stick with it.
Fair enough.
There are people who I think have made muscle wizards that I honestly don't understand how they do, because I'm pumping like every single level up I had, I've been pumping into int. Um, and I still don't have enough magical DPS. And I don't understand how people would be able to max out their magical DPS and then still have enough points in their strength or dex to spare, which is kind of nuts. It doesn't make any sense. Goodbye, you're dead. I'll take that. If I ever decide to do some PvP one day, I'll need that. What else was I gonna do here? Oh right. Okay, maybe I need to infuse my staff. I should grind some souls and shit to level up my staff. Maybe that's why I'm not doing enough magical DPS.
Oh yeah, you definitely want to upgrade that stuff.
I just wait. That was poison or was that curse? That doesn't make sense. Strange. I think that if you have the patience for it, everybody like should try Dark Souls at least once. Because it's a masterpiece. Like I don't know what it is, maybe it's just me, but the game resonates with me, dude. Like I really like the game.
Yeah, it's a complete game.
And like the game itself, like if you're really patient with it like it teaches you a lot. I think stuff like critical thinking and like patience is super underrated. Like I find like a lot of the times it isn't about how well you can flick your mouse, but it's about like how patient you are, you know, and how willing you are to use your brain.
Yeah, spatial awareness, which is, ironically, key to real life combat. Like being aware of your surroundings in Shinkendo, who's doing what and what they're doing. It's just as important as being quick and agile.
The funny thing is, I don't actually rage as much as like I pretend to rage. I am actually pretty chill
Mm-hmm.
90% of the time. But sometimes, like, you, I don't really know how to explain it. Screaming is fun.
Okay, if you say so.
Let's see. I really like the longsword. I really want to be able to equip it, but you need 10 strength for that. I know there is a crystal weapon here that allows you to use int instead of strength, but I don't know where it is. Because like once I be able to get like Fair and Flash Sword, life should be a lot easier. Keyword should.
It's open.
These guys have a lot of HP. Interesting. How come whenever I cast the Fairy Dart, it does like 20 HP damage? But when they cast the Fairy Dart, it does like 147 HP damage.
Maybe we've just been doing it for longer.
If these guys are like zombies, how come they still retain the intelligence to cast spells? That's
Muscle
what I don't
memory.
understand. Okay.
Also, you're assuming they don't have any intelligence. I mean, how do you know they're not intelligent?
I mean, they don't really speak, and they just kind of, I don't know. They seem like zombies, is what I
Well,
mean.
they don't speak your language. Do you just assume that Mexicans who don't speak English
That's
are zombies? Hey, I'm just saying, just because they're not speaking a language you understand doesn't mean they're zombies. I like to think that they're not completely zombified, that they have some idea of what's going on. They just have a different idea to what the player does.
Yeah, maybe. That's a fair assumption to make. It's just that it's extremely strange. I don't really know how to put it. It's they don't seem very um cognizant of what they're doing, because most of their language just consists of just guttural growls and um screaming. It doesn't, and they are human. We know from the lore that they used to be human, at least. That and something warped them to be who they are today. So, I mean, at some point, these guys used to be great warriors, great mages. Oh shit, I fell into the wrong area and I died.
Or maybe,
then,
maybe you're the
and then
warped
now
one.
they're like this.
Maybe you're the warped one.
Well, it's all perspective, you know what I mean?
Well, no, because Gwyn installed the dark sign on humanity to control them, to leash them, and basically warp them into a form that he considered to be beneficial to him and his kind. Like, I think it's more that, yeah, it is your perspective, but you are objectively the warped one, because humanity isn't supposed to be what it currently is, the state it currently is. And I think hollowing is just people returning to their original form. It's kind of like when you come out of a coma and your body is all lethargic because you haven't been using it for so long. But, you know, exercise, bit of physiotherapy, and you can get back on track. I think that's what the hollows are. They're just returning to their original form, but because that original form's been catatonic for so long, it's shriveled up and crippled, and they're just kind of still, you know, doing their physio, getting back to the core state of their original form. And, you know, as actual humans now, they have a different set of goals, I guess? Instincts? And as a, you know, still leashed human with a dark sign and all that, that's, yeah, antithetical to you in your current state.
Maybe that's one way to look at it.
Because, yeah, a common misconception in Dark Souls 1 is that you're collecting humanity to reverse your hollowing. That's not actually what happens. You collect the humanity sprites, and then you dump them in a bonfire, and that's what restores your humanity. So you're not actually partaking the humanity yourself. In fact, you're destroying it through the well, the
Okay, so
Firekeepers technically take it into themselves, but you're kind of sequestering humanity away.
hmm, so
And
so
hollowing is what happens when you can't sequester away any more humanity. So I think they're actually more human than you are.
well, then what even is quote human then? Because the thing is with like say like what separates humans from, let's say, like animals, right, is our ability to think, our ability to, like, logic our way out of situations and shit, our intelligence, our empathy.
Hmm.
But these creatures don't seem to possess any of those, like
Yet,
every animal has a sort of lizard brain, and we are no exceptions because humans are just another species of animal, right?
yeah, but like
um
I said before, the hollows have only just recently become hollow. Maybe they're just not able to express those. Well, some of them actually do express those feelings. You see hollows occasionally expressing grief and guilt and sadness and all these other emotions, but it's very juvenile. It's very infantile in their expressions, which is, why I have the theory that they just regaining their humanity at this point in time. Like they've only just regained their humanity. They're not sure what to do with it or how to use it just yet, but they're getting the hang of it. And then you stomp in and kick their face in.
Maybe. I mean, then we would have to like kind of shift our perspective a little bit. What is the default state of a human in Dark Souls? Is it those zombified hollows? Is it the humans that, like, the human form that we are accustomed to? You know what I mean?
It's something we can't. I think it's something we can't perceive because, I don't know if you've beaten Aldrich yet, but his soul speaks of his dream of the future. If the humanity wins and the darkness takes over, and he explains it as a deep ocean.
Well, he also liked to eat children, so I don't know if
That
that.
was that was before he started dreaming of the deep. Yeah, when his thing with eating people eventually got to the point where he started eating gods, and then I think when he ate Gwendolyn, he started having these dreams based off Gwendolyn's memories, and that's where he found out about the future of humanity and the deep. And that's when he decided that linking the flames is a bad idea, and that we should probably let humanity finally win and return to our original forms.
But
As to what that
humanity,
is, nobody knows.
but humanity is like the abyss, right?
Yes.
Um, well, I don't think the abyss is very friendly.
Well,
So
it
if that's
isn't.
what humanity
It
is,
isn't.
I mean,
But like I said, it's
that
like,
that just represents the horrible. My theory is that the abyss represents like the horrible nature of humanity, because, like, how we have a duality. We can be amazing people, we could be horrible people. I mean, the
yeah.
creatures that rise out of the abyss are horrifying. So I think that represents the bad side of us.
But
So I don't think we should let that win.
that's much too simplistic of a theory for Dark Souls. There's no way it's that cut and dry. I think it's much more likely that the Abyss is more like a Labrador. The best of good doggos. But if you take a Labrador, you starve it, you beat it, you leave it outside to get all mangy, rotten fur. Eventually, even the kindest, sweetest hearted of golden retrievers is gonna turn bad. And I think that's what's happened to humanity in the Abyss. Gwyn's abused it for so long with the Dark Sign and his fear of losing his power base in the Age of Light that humanity in the Abyss has become unpleasant. But if the dark sign were removed and it was allowed to return to its original state, it would be the warm, cool, dark ocean that it was meant to be. And, you know, the dark ocean that everyone who has visions of the future of humanity talks about.
Like, so you're saying that left alone, the abyss wouldn't be so horrifying?
Yeah, it's only horrifying because of what Gwyn and the other Lord race have done to it.
As in, like, the gods?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's yeah. A big thing of Dark Souls is subverting expectations. Like, a thing looks like a thing, and then it's like, oh, okay, it's not this thing. It's actually this other thing. So your assumption that the darkness and the abyss is bad is pretty much what they want you to think at this point, before they start drip feeding you bits of information to make you question that, and whether or not you accept that the new information and change your perspective is up to you.
Okay. So, like, what about, like, Artorias? You know, like, what about like the what about, like, say, like, the Undead Legion of Farron? Like, they were trying to protect the world from the abyss and, like, the Dark Wraith. You know, like those horrifying creatures that would just murder everything on sight. Um, those creatures all came from the abyss, right? So, I mean, that's kind of like the evil side of us or something. I don't know.
I mean, not
But
necessarily.
I mean, like, you've said many times that, like, you know, like, you might have a, like, horrible edgy past, but that doesn't, like, give you, like, free reign to be a horrible person. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think the Undead Legion went down there to contain the abyss, because it's like, you know, it's like the good boy that's been abused. We were talking about earlier. Like, you might put a fence around it and keep it contained and keep it away from children because obviously it's a danger, but it's not its fault. It's not its fault it was abused like that. And, you know, maybe it would be best to keep it away from children, but that doesn't make it evil. And yeah, I think the Undead Legion probably was doing the best, doing the right thing to keep contained, at least in the short term, until the Lords can finally, until the Dark Sign can be removed and humanity can have a chance to return to its original form.
See.
As for the Dark Wraiths, that's a curious thing. Like, in Dark Souls 1, there's Kirk, who invades you regularly, and is your cliche Dark Wraith. He's got the spiky armor, he's a red phantom, he comes in, kicks your ass, steals your souls, steals your humanities, and then he bugs off. And then, you know, later on you find out that the reason he was doing that was to feed these humanity souls to a pale spider lady who was actually very sweet and wholesome, and it's just like, oh, okay, Kirk was actually doing a good.
Okay.
And
So it kind of feels like you're like a very small entity in, like, a sea of other entities with very complex, like, needs and desires,
yeah,
and some even higher causes. I mean,
yeah.
like, I when I fought the Abyss Watchers, like, I was like, holy fucking shit, these guys are annoying. I just want them to die. And then I realized that, oh, those guys, like, had, like, a really bad backstory, and I feel really bad for them.
Oh, the Undead Legion, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus they have silly hats, which I like. My purpose is just to collect silly hats. Like, forget flicking the flame, forget any of this shit. I want silly hats. My
Yeah.
purpose is to have all the silly hats, and then I will never become hollow. And that's the way it works, right?
I don't know. I think I'd be. Actually, you do meet a character who is hollow. or at least claims to be hollow, and is very lucid and very, capable and knows exactly what he's doing.
Patches, right?
Not Patches. Patches isn't hollow. I forget who it is. It's when you kill that big tree thing and you fall through the floor, down there's a fellow who occasionally pops up and talks to you.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that being a thing.
No, it's a blink and you miss it thing.
So, who's really to blame then?
Gwen.
Gwyn?
It's all Gwen.
So,
graph.
right. And what about the dragons though? Like, weren't they like eating and enslaving people before?
Nope.
Gwyn,
That
like,
was never
defeated
said.
them?
That's just your assumption. That's again you assuming because I'm doing a thing, it is the right thing. Not I'm doing the thing because it's right. It's right. No, you're not assuming I'm doing this because it's right. You're assuming it's right because you're doing it. Like,
So,
nowhere is it stated that the dragons were doing anything untoward to humanity. All that's stated about them is they were just chilling. They were just standing there, chilling, minding their own business.
and then Gwyn killed them with lightning bolts.
Yes, Gwen, Nito, and the Witch of Izalith. And the furtive pygmy. Although that was expunged from the records by Gwen. Apparently humanity...
Why?
Because Gwen wanted to be in charge and he feared humanity. So he minimized all their achievements during the war against the dragons.
Interesting.
Yes, but that's all in the Ring City DLC.
So, like, the humans did most of the work, so they were like the Imperial Guardsmen, and then like they're just like
Well,
super overlooked.
No. They did their share of the work. They didn't do most of the work. I don't think it's ever stated who did the most work, but I think it was a team effort. Gwen, the Witch of Izalith, Nito, Seath the Scaleless, and the furtive pygmy all had their parts to play.
I see.
But the only ones who didn't get any credit were the children of the furtive pygmy.
Oh, I see.
And by extension, humanity.
So humans were like the sons of the furtive pygmy?
Yeah. I can't remember where it said, but, the furtive pygmy split his soul up. Like, where Gwen and the other lords kept their souls as one thing that they held to themselves, although Gwen eventually split his soul up. The furtive pygmy split his soul up almost immediately and distributed it amongst all humanity.
I see. So that raises a lot of questions then.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Crit.
So would you say that Gwyn is evil?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Gwen's a dick. Fuck that guy.
What about the other people, the witches of Izalith, and because apparently demons who were like created from um, the witch trying to make another flame.
Yeah, the bed of chaos. It mutated everyone down in Ainsworth into another form of life. One that we might consider unpleasant, even horrifying, but, I mean, are they really? They seem to have a culture of their own. They build things, yeah, they seem to have a written language.
They, I mean, I, I don't know. They don't seem to like us very much.
Well,
They
I mean,
seem to always attack us on sight. So I mean,
understandably, every time someone with 2 legs and 2 arms
Hi.
has entered their domain has been to attempt genocide, so fair call that they kind of want you to bug off.
interesting.
Now this a mix shade. Now one.
So the humans were the ones who shot first. Um,
Against
so
who?
the humans were the ones who shot first against the demons.
Not the humans, Gwen.
Going, oh, so the hollows are like what humanity truly like looks like, while the human form, like the
Well,
human form that we were used to, is like the Lord of Cinder form.
I think hollows, this is just my theory, hollows are what humans actually look like after they've come out of, like, you know, a 10,000 year coma. Like, put you in a coma for 50 years, you come out of it, you ain't gonna look so good. But that's not actually what people look like. Like, you need time to properly recover. So yeah, that's them returning to their original form, but, you know, it's the lowest point of their original form.
So it's like a continuum. Like eventually they'll come back to looking like the humans that we expect them to look like.
Yeah, but I think they'll be different, because they'll be using their dark soul rather than the light souls they've been using to substitute it until now.
Okay.
So probably better, because they won't be shackled by Gwen's dark sign.
So they would take on a form complete alien to us.
Possibly? I don't know. It'd be in an alien world, so you'd think so. I mean, when you see Manus during the Artorias DLC, he's very different, but again, I think he's taking on the worst qualities of the Abyss that were caused by Gwen and the Dark Sign.
Oh, well that makes things very complicated.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be like that, but okay, I guess. So, hollowing in this case would be like a metamorphosis, like a transition,
I
right?
think so. Yeah, I think it's going to my theory. It's just an interim phase.
So, when you lose your purpose, you hollow, right? But losing your purpose is a bad thing, you know?
Well, no, I think
Your purpose, your will to live, is a good thing.
I think it's correlated but not cause. Correlation's not causation. When you lose your purpose, you stop seeking to, burn humanities to maintain your humanity. And that's what causes you to become hollow.
Earn humanity? So, humanity can only be taken. You can only maintain your humanity by taking other people's humanities and often through very cruel and vicious means. Like, I mean, stabbing people to death to take their humanity is
In
very inhuman. You know,
in the world
it's
Gwen
very
has
cruel.
created, this is only because of what Gwen did linking the fire. This isn't the normal state. And yes, but that's not what humanity actually is. That's only
So,
an effect of the dark sign.
so in the process of maintaining your humanity, you actually become a monster. Does that make sense to you?
Well, no. You're not maintaining your humanity. You're maintaining the substitute soul that you're using to substitute the fact that you can't access your humanity because of the dark sign.
Oh, because I was about to say, like, like if humanity was like a flame, then to having more people around with you, those people tend to be more empathetic people. Um,
Hmm.
I I really should not have set my ringtone to the Soul Dark sound.
Oh, that reminds me. I've still got to reset my ringtone to be the old dial-up tone. You remember that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the horrible screeching sound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's funny.
good times.
Um. So that's interesting because, like, I would say if humanity is like a flame, then like fire can be spread. Like, like if I use my candle to light your candle, then now we have two flames.
No, humanity is the darkness.
Humanity is the darkness.
Yes.
So we were all always meant to be monsters.
No. No. Dang it, Paul.
This is hard to understand because
Just because it's dark doesn't mean it's bad.
all right. Yeah, there is a degree of like cognitive dissonance that you kind of have to get over because like all the dark things in this game are kind of horrifying. So like to say that that is a good thing is kind of it's hard to picture that. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, but it's only bad because of what Gwen did to it.
All right.
And if given a chance to heal, I think it could be much better.
Right. So I mean, like, then, like, why are we even doing this? Why are we constantly fighting all these creatures?
Because Gwen tricked you. Gwen tricked everyone into thinking exactly the way you're thinking, that humanity is bad. That humanity is the bad guy.
Interesting. I think my parents are calling me.
Bye!
How did that hit me? Yeah, well. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Give me a shout if I die.
Okay.
I am back.
Woo! Welcome back.
I see I have not been murderized yet.
Huzzah!
Um, so is there an option to not kill these guys?
Kill what, guys? I'm sorry, I'm streaming myself. I don't think I can my computer can handle pulling down stream and reading it. Yeah, I go around most of them.
Interesting. So after a while, does that mean, um, does that mean the people will stop respawning?
I don't know what you mean.
Like if does that mean after a while people will stop respawning?
Oh,
They'll
yeah.
stop.
It's generally assumed that the dark sign is the cause of the curse of undeath. But whether it's the cause of it or it's just correlated, I don't know. It's up for debate. in my opinion. There we go. Finally fix up those particles. Alright. Yes, much better.
There's a lot of things that I miss and I don't even pay attention to. Like when I come back, I'm just like, oh my god, I missed a whole section of this map.
Hmm.
Nakakayima. Yes. Nakakayima. So, just to be clear, not linking the flame doesn't mean that the world is gonna end, right?
No, that's definitely not what's going on. That's just Gwen, because Gwen's terrified of losing the Age of Fire because it means that him and his kind would no longer be in control. And
In control.
yes, in control.
And so, the Witch of Isolance and all of those people, are they also... Are they also evil?
No, I mean, define evil. I don't think they were. I don't think anyone's
Like,
really evil. Gwen was just looking out for what he thought was best for the world. Whether or not he's right, who knows? You're looking for simple answers in a complex game.
well, I mean, I would say evil as somebody who has bad intentions. You know, somebody who is seeking to hurt other people or benefit themselves at the expense of other people. Um, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, what counts as people.
Well, sentient beings.
Yeah, and from Gwyn's point of view, humanity isn't as sentient as the Lord race. And objectively, that might be true. The Lord race is, quite a deal superior to humanity.
Yeah, but I mean, then like, where do we draw the line? You know, pigs are sentient to some degree, but we eat them.
I don't.
So I don't know. Well, most of us do.
Again, depends on where
In
you
some
draw that
degree.
line. I draw that line at a different place that you do.
Hmm. What's this? I love how whenever there's like any person that's like bent over, um, they say try finger. That is that is funny.
Yes. Never change Dark
So
Souls.
yeah. So all these Lothric knights that have lost their heads, so they literally cut their heads off with their own swords.
Or they had some help. I think it'd be a.
But why is that?
That's just how they do.
Yeah. And then the blue guys are the Pontiff guys, right? Are the not the Pontiff, the Eartho guys?
The blue guys. I think that's a big story. That's a whole big story there. Uh,
I
I,
see.
but I think that they're like demi angels, or whatever the hell that's supposed to be. I don't know.
Interesting. Demi angels, so they're like part of the Lord race too.
Don't know. Maybe.
Hopefully the fatty doesn't see me. So all these hollow guys, maybe it could be Astora because I see quite a few Astora greatswords around here.
Could be.
But why would Astora fight Lothric?
Wait,
That
Astora?
doesn't make any sense. Yeah, you see a lot of their greatswords lying around. Just like, okay, that's interesting.
I don't remember.
Oh no, I think he sees me.
Oh no.
Oh no. No, no. One more hit. No, no. course I'm dead.
Okay, I'm pretty happy with that grass.
So Sleepy, you're a vegetarian?
I am!
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yes! The cliche of the vegetarian or vegan who runs around screaming at everyone is only a cliche because you wouldn't know someone who's quietly vegetarian is quietly vegetarian because they're quietly vegetarian. Which is hilarious. Well, I find it's hilarious nowadays because meat eaters have become exactly what the cliche of vegetarians used to be. You got so many, what do they call it? The carnivore diet. People being like, oh, I only eat meat because these pseudoscience health benefits. And it's just like, you do realize you're just a cliche vegetarian with extra steps. Come on! Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. Why won't you let me rename you?
So the Drakes, are they undead too?
No, but they're not dragons. They're, no idea what they are. They're supposed to be offshoots of dragons, but how that works, I don't know. I think you run into two possessed dragon corpses and one actual dragon. But the actual living dragon's an optional boss.
Oh, I see. It is difficult. But it is very difficult to, what do you call it? I lost my train of thought. Why does this always happen to me?
It's all good.
Yeah. Oh, right. I said it's very difficult to really like determine who's like necessarily like good or bad in this game, I guess.
Well, you find, like in real life, that's often a much trickier question than it sounds. But yeah, I don't think it's as simple as good versus bad, light versus dark. It's just different points of view. Like, I say Gwyn's the bad guy, but that's not really accurate. I think he's more the badder guy from my point of view. I don't think it's as simple as Gwyn's evil. It's just a bit of a dick.
Let's see. Ow. How come he sees me from all the way over here? Okay, but that's kind of stupid. So how do I make the dragon? Hmm. Maybe I gotta use some of my items. Maybe I gotta use a young white branch?
Wait, which dragon?
How do I get past the Drake?
Um, you just gotta time it. You are gonna take a bit of damage. You are. Wait, have you unlocked the Pyromancer fellow?
Um, I'm trying to use a young white branch in order to disguise myself, so maybe the Drake won't see me.
That's worth a try, but I think you'll see through it. I mean, crates generally don't move around on their own.
Yeah, but how would the dragon know to attack it is the question.
He's not an idiot. Did it work?
No, it did not.
Well, if you go to the Pyromancer fellow, he sells a spell called Flash Sweat. Might help.
Oh no, I think I made him angry. Or not. He didn't react when I ran up that time. Other than roaring, but I think that's what dragons do. Are you sure the crates don't move around on their own?
If there are crates moving around on their own where you are, you might have some issues you need to work out with,
Like what issue?
well, clandestine operatives operating in your vicinity.
I see. Hmm. Wait, are they made by the same company? I could have sworn. Metal Gear and Dark
What?
Souls?
No, Metal Gear's Konami.
Oh, okay, never mind. I can't remember all of the names of the life of me.
Yeah, Konami and Kojima. Mostly Kojima, Konami just took the credit. But that's a whole nother story.
Why does this dragon hate me so much? I didn't do anything to it. I'm just trying to find the way, you know, the way.
Dang it, I was punching the wrong number.
I can't move, bro. I can't move. Okay, I'm finally out. Good. I don't have any weapon that does like wide swing arcs, so I can get all of them. That's kind of stupid. There are some people that are so like good at this game that they've played through all of the games like back to back without ever getting hit once.
I
It is
believe that.
nuts.
Yep, I buy that.
Like how?
Well, you could play if you played as a super glass cannon build. Like my build's fairly glassy.
Um, no, but he plays as the most like deprived character all the time, and somehow he manages to just beat all the games without ever getting hit once.
Yeah, just get good.
How did that hit?
Ah, dang it.
I got Titan Knight. I really should be using less spells more often. But they're like, I need to conserve mana. Alright. If
Whoa, does not like that number.
Does the heavy soul arrow take up more FP? Yeah, a little bit. Just a tiny bit.
Oh yeah. The heavy ones definitely take up more FP. The really big ones take up more attunement slots too.
Oh, that's stupid.
What? No, it's good. It means you have to be more conscious of how many, what kind of spells you're packing. Like, you can either have one really good one, or you can have two okay ones. Or, you know, say you've got 3 attunement slots. You can have one really good one, and one okay one. Or you can have 3 okay ones? Yeah. Makes you have to choose between... what's the term? Variability? Variations?
Viability, yes.
Not viability, what's
Variation?
what's the term for when you can use a thing for multiple things? Situation.
Versatility?
That's the one, versatility. You have to choose between versatility and just raw effectiveness.
But I've seen people have like all manners of spells. They had like miracles, they had like pyromancies, they had like they'd go like homing soul mass straight into like chaos spread messages and things like
Yeah.
that. I was like, okay, that's crazy.
If you want to do that, you gotta spec a lot into attunement. Oh, are you gonna crash? No, you didn't crash. Oh, it's trying to though.
Hey, are you willing to play Dark Souls for a bit?
Nope. I'm
Oh.
busy collecting B-roll footage. Sorry.
V-roll? V-roll?
B-roll for the update video. I stream on Twitch and then I download the footage, speed it up by like 10 times, and then play that in the background of the update videos.
Oh, I see. What was I gonna do again? Oh, right.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Woo! Okay, didn't freeze. What's up?
Oh no. How did that hit me? No, I died. Ah.
Oh, better luck next time.
Okay, hopefully this crab doesn't hear me. Don't mind me, I'm just your average gas girl strolling along, taking a walk in the swamp. You know what I should have done is just attack this guy like straight off the bat. If I get a bunch of soul darts off like on him. That attack has a lot of track. Strange. Or maybe the hitbox is bad, I don't know. Playing a wizard is strange. I wonder if my hat has hitbox. That's the reason why.
Collie, maybe.
Oh no. That hit me backwards.
Oof. Well, I have a quick toilet break. I will be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back.
Hey, that's some good shit.
Who, me? Oh.
Yeah, you too. Oh, I. Great. I can't find any effective weapon that gives me good dex. Or, like, sorry, that doesn't require good dex.
The katanas require dex. Oh wait, you want a weapon that doesn't require dex?
Or strength, or anything.
Well, I'm afraid you should have. Oh, daggers. Daggers sometimes have low requirements.
I don't know if he saw me. I hope he didn't see me. Oh no, he definitely saw me. Things aren't too hard if you actually use your head.
Yeah.
Oh, the dex radius on those guys is huge.
Mm.
One more. Damn it. Oh well. Fire rapier isn't horrible. It's certainly workable, but I just don't like it because it doesn't have wide swinging arcs that I can use to hit multiple enemies at once, and the only time when I will actually use my sword is when I am cornered, which
Oh,
is when I really need
axes.
that. Oh no.
No, one-handed axe. It's the
Oh my
Pyromancer's
god.
starter weapon exactly for that reason. Has a wide swing, a wee bit of knockback. Yeah, perfect. Why should try hand axe? Oh? Bye, Paul.
Yeah,
Wait.
what's going on?
Oh, did my connection just drop out?
Yeah, you stopped saying something. You were saying something about an
Oh.
axe.
Yes, I'm getting a lot of alerts from Streamlabs, but Discord seems to think my connection's fine. Huh. Packet loss. Yeah, hand axes. Wide swing, good pushback. Give it a go. You know, I'm just gonna restart Discord, see if that fixes things.
Right, see?
How's that?
Yeah, better.
Okay. So yeah, hand axes.
Okay. Well, I need to find a way. Maybe it's in the Ferrum Swamp. So there seems to be a poisonous and a non-poisonous area of the swamp. They're both annoying.
Oh, the poisonous one's brutal. At least in my not so humble opinion.
I mean, it's not horrible in my opinion. It is what it is. Most of the enemies there are pretty easy to dodge. Um, it's just that the poison puts a really big stress effect on you, and the basilisks, they breathe poison, or no, they
Oh,
breathe curse, which is worse.
if you pack a bunch of purple moss clumps, I think it is, you can clean up the poison.
Right. Thanks.
You're welcome.
That was a. I don't understand the hitboxes on this thing. Not exactly how I should feel about light attacks taking away 3/4 of my HP, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you gotta be quick when you're a mage.
I found an Estus shard, so that's nice. Damn, that's brutal. Oh.
Oh, hello. Oh, someone's
Hello?
watching.
Oh,
Oh, my Discord
yes.
just went up.
Hello.
As per request, I swing by to simply say hi. Oh, hello, Mr. Unknown Boy. He called me just after I'd finished making a render, which I'm pretty proud of. Anyway, time to render out these colors. Howdy! Hello! What do you think? Do you like the render? Oh, well, I mean, I'd be happy to teach you if you're interested in learning how to do this yourself. Fair enough. It's tricky stuff, but it's really good fun once you get the hang of it. Well, that's where those rocks went. Certainly recommend it. So, boy, what are you up to today? Someone lurking? Lurking's fun. Okay, I'm happy with this. Let us render out these slices. You would... Well, actually, you might not be surprised how many requests I've gotten for poor pigs. It's in the dozens. Well into the dozens. I only put it up there as a joke. Over on the Discord, we had someone join in, and their only comment was, DM me for nudes. And of course, you know, we got rid of that lady. And to commemorate the occasion, I changed my status to DM me for poor pigs, because I thought it was hilarious. And then everyone DM'd me for poor pigs.
Yeah, okay, so that's interesting.
Isn't
There
it?
was this one person, I think, who, yeah, who is like way too into his foot fetish. So that's not fun. I didn't really need to be reminded of that, but I guess that's a thing.
It is a thing. Hey, no judge.
I do judge. Okay.
Some people like feet.
At one shots people. That's kind of gay. Okay. I'm not happy with that. Okay.
I mean, you can't just offer and not give them what they want. Exactly. But I do have a reply lined up. I've got actually a picture that I've been sending out, but I kind of don't want to do that right now while I'm in the middle of a stream. I hope you understand. Please don't be mad. But don't worry, you will get your paw pics, I promise. I won't even make you subscribe to my only paws. Mountains. Yeah. Okie dokie. Everything looks okay. Render. Oh my goodness. What? What's up? Oh man, the lag. The lag.
This creature.
The
Why
lag.
does this guy have a great heavy crystal soul sphere? And why do mines only do 115 damage while his thing does my entire HP?
Oh, poor Paul.
Okay.
Why did you render everything?
Why is it that whenever I fire a Fair and Dart does like fucking like 52 damage. And when they fire a Farron dart, it does like 3/4 my HP.
The picture I
And
sent?
it completely voice breaks me.
Picture I sent you? Oh, you mean the Christmas cards?
How are you not dead?
Must have took a while making all those. Yes, I made one for each of the Dere types and sent them out to everyone on the server. All nearly 400 of them. Although I think I might have missed a couple, because I just kind of went down the list of like all the online people and all the offline people, and then I went through it again just to catch all the people who swapped. So if someone swapped twice during that period at exactly the wrong timing, I think 1 or 2 people got missed, which is unfortunate, but yeah, took forever. But I got them all done on Christmas, and it was totally worth it, because all Christmas Day, for me, I was getting replies from people. Nice replies, telling me how happy they were that they got a Christmas card. Best Christmas ever. Anyway, switch that off, that off, that off. Okay, let's give that a render. Save it. F12. Man, that seems like forever ago. How long ago was that? I mean, Christmas. Oh yeah, like 2 months ago? A month and a bit ago? Feels like a lifetime ago. Anyway, let's have a look at this. Well, this is about how big it's going to be on screen. Wait, no, this is about how big it's going to be on screen. It's a little blurry. I think it would stand to add a few more pixels to that. Let's see. Render settings. I wonder. If I set this to 200%, will it just render it out at twice the resolution? Okay, this is gonna slow down the stream like crazy, but see you in a bit. Wait, why is that so fast? That? Oh, okay. Well, seems to be of better quality. This is about how big it'll be on screen. It'll do. Dang it, why'd I press escape? I should have saved that. Okay, image. Save as. Yeah. Gross. You know what, let's fix up this file structure while we're here. Dang it, hard to spell. Textures. Let's call this layer 1. Save. Escape. Oh dear. There we go. F12 to render. Oh, okay. Slow motion. There we go. That looks pretty good. Okay, save that. Image, save. This one is layer 2. Just realized I need to flatten this out. I'm going to do that by using proportional editing to scale in the z-axis by not that much, dear. Okay, scale on the z-axis to 0. Perfect. I will actually bring that down to there. This one should only take a second to render. There we go. Layer 3. Yeah, these ones will be quick because they don't have any particles to render. Clouds. Nice. Kinda wanna do some more stuff with the clouds. But no, we'll do that later. We'll come back to that another day. Just wanna get it working for. Oh, this is. Yes, of course, particles take a long time to render. Image, save as. Layer 6. And lastly, sky. Uh, 10. 2048. 2048. Okay, now for some particle wrangling. Woo, it worked! Alright, cool. 12. Oh, that's a lot of particles.
Did he just hit me through a tree?
Probably.
The fuck?
Oh shoot. Ah, it rendered. Cool. No crashes. Huzzah! Save as.
I have 6,000 souls. I need to bring them back because that's like 3 level ups for me.
1. Save.
What's up with these crabs? Why do they want to kill me so badly? I don't understand. Okay, that guy's stuck. Now's our chance. That's so stupid.
Oh, right, I've got to assemble the textures now. What do I? Yeah, I do.
Really?
Really, really?
Oh my fucking god. That's annoying.
Okay. $20, $48. Now if I just drag this in, I should drop it. Yes! 20, 48 plus 1024 equals that. Resize canvas. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear, I did not like that. Oh. Abort! Abort! Try that again. Resize canvas. 20, 48. Resize canvas. Oh, that's why you didn't like it. Because I wasn't pasting in a number. 20, 48 plus 10, 24. Oops. 10, 24. Wait. 20, 48 by 10, 24 equals 3072. Now if I copy that, paste them there, there we go. Oops, come on, over you go. Yep, image, resize canvas, 4096, 4096. Fine, 120.
Ready? Gone. Happy.
Okie dokie. Now, save this. First as the Critter file. Okay, so Critter. Whoops. I have a map. G. Okay, it's working on saving. And we now have a map. Seems dark. Much darker. Curious. The mountain's darker too? Okay, so the grass is darker. Oh, we'll leave it as it is for now.
Hey, man. Good evening.
Dang it, Paul.
You sleepy, I gotta go soon.
Okay, later, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Oh, thanks for watching. Yeah, pretty close. About a year and a half now, I think. Because we just saw... Yeah, time sure flies when you're having fun. Oh, yes, Snick. Well, if you like Snick waifus, hang on, let's, Twitter. Oh, my computer is running so slow. Let's see. There we go. Snack waifus. I'll boot up the game in a bit, and you can see the snack waifus in the editor. I mean, I think we're just about ready to actually start pulling these backgrounds over. A snake yandere. Well, stick around. We'll make it happen.
Okay, that was a bad idea.
What, snake yanderes?
No. What I just did, it was a bad idea.
Oh, we got a snake tsundere.
I'm still alive somehow. I appreciate that. Being dead is not conducive to being the game. Enemy ahead. Yes. Of course. There's a lot of people who are kind of dicks, and they'll put messages like right next to a cliff saying, jump down for secret passage here. And I'm pretty sure some noob has fallen for that and lost like a lot of their souls.
What? No, I fall for it all the time. I never lost any souls. You just jump off and then have a laugh and then run back and collect the souls. It's no biggie.
Yeah, but what if it's a very level? You
No.
see what I mean?
No,
It's not very fun.
that's why they don't put it in those places. They put it in places that are fairly close to a bonfire, specifically so that if you do fall for it, you can just run back and get your souls really easy.
I suppose.
Yeah, see?
Unless it was really bad. Not really bad.
I mean, 9 times out of 10 it is actually something good down there.
I have mixed feelings about the mage playstyle. On one hand, I really like it, but on the other hand, it's just like I can't deal with it. Like I have to manage my stamina, my HP, and my FP. You know, back then it was just light attack spam. It's like okay, I hit the enemy 7 times, dead. Okay, let's next enemy. You know.
Yeah, I just stick it with pointy stick.
Yeah. Now it's just like, yeah, do I have enough mana? Do I have enough material? You know? It's
You'll get used to it. I mean, having run as a pyromancer, I can't imagine playing any other build.
oh shoot, I do have a whistle channel.
Okay. Rendered. Okay, yeah. That works.
finally got Fairy and Flash Sword. Let's go.
Woohoo!
I really need to go now.
Okay, sleep
See
well,
ya.
Paul. Thanks for hanging out.
I'm not sleeping.
Oh.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. Cheerio. Have a good one. Hey, dang tootin' second. Oops. Is this? Yeah, map. Map. Oh, okay, cool. That all updated.
These days, there is a lot to balance. But Grandma ensures
Ads.
you communicate at your best.
Silly ads. Okay, I think that'll do for stream for one day. I think I've made sufficient progress with the backgrounds, ready to bring them into the game tomorrow. Well, later today, probably. Anyway, thanks for watching.